Lydia, quick! I need an intro to Joe Wednesday. Help me out. Say something. First thing that comes to mind.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Joe Wednesdays. This is JHaubz. How we doing, family and friends? Good to see you. It's been a bit since we've been back at my house, so welcome back. For those that haven't seen my my workspace in a bit. I'm trying something a little different. Lydia is asleep right now, so shh, quiet. But I'm trying to do an evening recording instead of an afternoon recording since that kind of got all jumbled up with Lydia's swim schedule. So we're going to try it right now. Anyway, so what's been happening this month? First off, foremost, Lydia, happy birthday. We have a 4-year-old at home now, and oh my god, she is so freaking adorable. I can't put my finger on it. I've told Ashley this too, but it's like Lydia in the past couple months has just become like so much more photogenic in the last couple months. It's been so cute to just kind of watch her just become like a little more fun and endearing in the photos, and just a little more. She's just having some fun with it. It's like I said, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's just been like this. There's a little bit more of a twinkle in her eye when she's been looking at the camera and that kind of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. I mean, and we've been getting a lot of additional photos from daycare as well that have been fun to see her playing with her friends and that kind of stuff. And they've been doing a lot of like fairy tale stuff over the last month or so. They were doing like the 3 billy goats. I don't know what that story. I don't remember that story, but there's the 3 billy goats, and there was the 3 little pigs and that kind of stuff. But like, you know, we got her in a picture in her Elsa dress with a construction hat on to build her house, and it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun photos from that. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of the busy month actually, because you know I went on vacation at the end of June, and then came back at like the beginning of the month, and like it after that it was like weekend after weekend of thing after thing after thing, and like I think by like the 3rd week of July, I was just kind of like I need to just stay home and not do anything and catch up on chores and stuff like that, because like a lot of stuff was like falling behind and that kind of thing. But anyway, I mean it was good. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of grandparent visits, to be honest, because I took Lydia up to see mom and dad. And then I think it was last weekend they came down to visit here just to see Lydia before her birthday. And then we've also got to see Ashley's parents too. They invited us to camp with them, and that was a really fun time. They have a very awesome trailer. They had like this whole story of like how they actually managed to get it within the last, like, I think 2021, but then like not being able to use it and all this kind of stuff. So it's, you know, we're really happy to see them actually be able to get out and use it, and obviously very happy to help them break it in and that kind of stuff. But yeah, they're trying out some of like the campgrounds that are around the Dayton area so that we would be able to join them more often, which is very nice of them. So hopefully we can do that more with them and see them more and that kind of stuff. I mean, if it's up to me, which obviously I have no say in it, but if it's up to me, I don't think we're going to be going back to the Campground of America that we camped at with them. 'Cause this was the most just pitiful gravel lot called a campground that I've ever seen. It was so sad. Like I don't even know how big it was. But like Ashley and I on the Saturday night, once Lydia was asleep, we decided to just like go around, and like it felt like it wasn't like even like 5 or 10 minutes of us walking that we just like completely did a circle of the entire thing. It's like, oh my god, this is it. Like there was the entrance, and then there was a playground area, and then there was a pool, and then there was this like little U-shaped lake where everybody could go fish. And then everything else was just the lots. And I mean, like, it was like, here's a gravel drive for your trailer. You can only park one car on the lot, and it has to be like shoved up right next to your trailer. And there's a like concrete patio for the picnic table that you can put your overhang on, and then there's a fire ring somewhere, and that's it. That's the next lot. It's like, oh my god, there's like nothing here. It made me just think of like I kind of felt like it was almost almost probably like a dangerous fire hazard, with how close all of like I think Ashley called it a hotel where you had to bring in your own room essentially. Like, but anyway, but back to the fire thing. Like, so my buddy actually could do this thing where you take like two 2x4s and you just hold them next to each other and you light a match in between and you just hold it like right in between them at a certain distance, and just the heat and the oxygen that is burning just causes enough of a draft within the planks that you can actually just like start a fire, no tinder, no nothing. You just get these planks to start burning off of a single match. And I felt like if there was a good gust of wind on the wrong, like at the wrong angle or something like that, and somebody had a fire going in between some like trailers, like you could very easily catch these things on fire. Like, so it was just like I said, it was the saddest campground I had ever seen. And like the Sunday that everybody was leaving, like you could just see like it I don't even know how you could call it a campground. There was barely any green. It was just like this sea of broken up asphalt, gravel, and concrete pads with a few like trees scattered in between them. It was like, oh my gosh, this is so sad. So I won't recommend anybody going to this particular one. I've heard other campgrounds of America are really cool. Take it on faith of people who said it, but not this one near the Dayton airport. That one was sad. Let's see. The one good thing that did come out of that camp out though is we did take Lydia to a pool, and she has one of these like little they're called puddle jumpers, which being a Stargate Atlantis fan made me and Ashley kind of giggle at it. But they're these really cool like pads. I think I've talked about them before. But anyway, so we got her own puddle jumper, and she was just having a blast just jumping in the pool. Like I think we spent like a good like hour and a half in the morning and a good chunk of the afternoon at the pool. So we had a really good time. And Lydia was pretty hooked on swimming after that, to the point that when we got home, we went to the Miamisburg water park that's close by here. And we went swimming there, and we had a good time there. So we're hoping to do that a little more. The weather hasn't quite cooperated with us for the weekends, but we'll see. So fingers crossed that we get more opportunities to do that. Let's see. So yeah, a lot of grandparent visits, a lot of presents going around for Lydia's birthday, that kind of stuff. Not too much else to report other than so this was kind of a fun thing to find out. So Ashley was driving around close by the other day. I think she was probably going to the grocery store, and she saw that a Rita's Ice had opened up near us, and we were like, oh my gosh, we definitely have to go try it, because it's been like a pretty long time since we've gotten Rita's Ice, and the closest one that we've been able to find is in Beaver Creek. So it was cool to find one that was close by, and when we went in, like this was like the sweetest, most endearing like older lady in behind the cash register, and she was talking as if she was the owner or something. So I mean, like, she was just really sweet, and she was like super playful and sweet with Lydia when she got in there and that kind of stuff. And like it was a very heartwarming just little experience to do with Lydia and Ashley. And we ate outside, and Ashley and I were kind of reminiscing a little bit, because like going to Aria's was one of our first dates that we ever did, and then we started thinking about like all the places that we've lived like has had some sort of ice cream or frozen yogurt place that was close by that we'd like to, like, it was a nice like, hey, let's take the evening and like walk down to Orange Leaf or wherever, and get some ice cream and come back. And that's how we spent the later part of the the evening. It was really nice. So it was fun and cute to reminisce on that stuff. And it's definitely nice to have one again where we live now, and we can share it with Lydia too. So I mean, like that's definitely, we're pretty sure we're gonna make it a regular weekend routine when we can, because the lady's really nice, and it's within walking distance again, so we can get off our rear ends and do stuff and that kind of stuff. It's just all in all a really good thing that we're really excited for. yeah, and then on what little free time that I've been finding, I've been doing some more Minecraft. I got a I'm actually trying out a they call them realms, where it's essentially like a rentable server space, and like you can invite some your friends along to try it, and they can join in on the world, on the shared world, whenever you want or whenever they want to, and that kind of stuff. There are a few guys at work that were also talking about doing it, so I was like, well, there's a 30-day like free trial, so why not just try it out? So I'm never gonna feel self-conscious. Well, I probably am, but like I have more reason to not feel self-conscious about liking games the way I do, because like the week after we had our first like night trying it out on a Friday, like I saw each and every one of my friends get on the server on their own time and playing, doing their own things and that kind of stuff. So it's like, okay, like clearly I'm not the only one that likes this kind of games, then I should just like tell my self-conscious to shut up. So that's what I kind of learned from that. But I've also found that like doing Minecraft is kind of a nice way to kind of multitask and catch up on some shows. And I've been trying out The Good Place, and I've really been liking the show. I don't want to say too much about it in case you're interested in watching it, and I don't want to give any spoilers away. But it's been recommended to me. I can confirm the recommendation. I think it's a really cool show so far. I'm in the middle of season. I think I'm near the end of season 2. But it was a really cool twist in season 1, and then the questions and stuff that they're getting into season 2 is pretty interesting when you kind of like frame it to stuff that kind of goes on nowadays and that kind of stuff. So like I said, I'm kind of talking vaguely about it and you probably don't care, but if you're interested in the show, if you've heard people say it, like I'll just jump on that bandwagon and say, yeah, definitely check it out, because it's been a fun watch. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to cut myself off here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next month. Till then, take care. Bye, guys. Alrighty, and that's it for this month's Joe Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Click up here to see the previous Joe Wednesday, and YouTube thinks you might like this one. See you next time. Bye for now.